So this is what $149 got me in these past 2 days, and let's see what I got. So first up is this PlayStation 3, which I paid $10 for. The only thing is that it says it can't update, an easy fix, and $10. It is the 40 gig model that is not PlayStation 2 compatible out of the box, but with some modifications, it can run it. But the first thing I need to do with this is to do some restoration on it. It has some smudges and scratches and is dirty. So I'm going to take this apart and clean it up and perhaps fill in some paint on it that is missing, which can be a lot of fun, but that will be in a separate video on its own, because that will take a bit of time. But we're going to see what happens if we plug it in. So let's do that right away. We'll just get a monitor up. Now we're plugged in. Let's see what happens. And come on. So it passed the installation aborted, and it's trying to install it again. So let's wait this out and see what happens. So well, I put this on the side and letting it do its thing and see what happens. In the meantime, let's continue with the rest of the stuff. So I got this Be Quiet Purox CPU cooler and a Asus ROG Strix GTX 980 Ti for $69. I mean, he only wanted money for the GPU and the CPU cooler. I got it for free. So that is one hell of a deal. I have uploaded this before, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. But let's take them out of the packaging and see how it looks. This one I hasn't looked at as much. So let's just open it up. So here is the heatsink. And the fan. And this has been used, I can tell, because it's dusty. But little cleaning and it will be good as new. And all the paperwork. And all of the mounting hardware. Awesome. So the PS3 is done and we got the error code 802F1F9, and that could indicate a lot of stuff. So there's the hard drive, CMOS battery, the NOR chip, or a defective Bluetooth and Wi-Fi module. But let's continue to the Asus Strix GTX 980 Ti. And this, it is still an awesome card. So let's open it up and it's laying in its bag. This card is big and I love the look of it with all metallic colors. So this 980 Ti will get its own video as well. It's pretty relevant even to this day. And it seems like the And it seems like the 980 Ti is more than what most people need in 2021. Especially for those that don't do 4K, and I mean it will do 4K but not very well. And now the final score that I got today, also for $69, is this Alienware Aurora X51R1, I believe it is. It is a X51, but I'm not sure if it's the R1 or R2. But this one has some issue with it, according to the listing. So we have to troubleshoot this PC. But I mean, it's an Alienware. He said they had like 20 guys in the first hour that was messaging him about it, but they were not serious buyers. So I ended up picking it up, and this will get a video on its own as well when I take it apart and see exactly what is in it, because he didn't specify it, but I believe most of these had a 4th gen Intel, if I am not mistaken. Let's turn the PS3 off. I have forgotten how loud it is. But let's plug this in and see what happens just now. And Dell uses their own standards as always. Let's see if anything happens. Nothing. Power brick is getting power, but no light here, so might be loose connection. I believe it should light up. So it will be an even more interesting video about that. So I have to say that I was extremely lucky with these finds. I mean, this could have gone for a lot of money. I have seen things that are in worse shape and with really broken parts in it go for a lot more money. So pretty lucky on that. I hope I can fix it and then sell it. And these two, the 980 Ti and the CPU cooler, that is basically one deal of the lifetime. It's not often that, I mean, for a year ago I paid more for a regular 980 than I did for this 980 Ti. So I mean, I couldn't pass this deal at all. I hope you as well wouldn't. And the PS3, which will get its own video when I restore it and getting it shine again, because the PS3 is still one hell of a console and I still love the PS3, especially when you can install Linux on them. And this one, or in recent time, the PS3 has been easier and easier to soft mod, so you can play basically PS2 games on pretty much any of the PS3 consoles, but it requires that you use an ISO and a little know-how. But there are some risks on doing it. And I will also do a video on the PS Vita on why I think it's still worth the money to pay for it and play on it, if it is the right price. That's it for this time. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I'll see you all very soon in another tech video. Take care.